with the dog in the night time. We are so proud of our student, Christopher Boone, who wrote the book I will be reading from. After the intermission, we will be performing his book as a play. Please keep in mind that there are flashing lights and some chaotic noises. Please silence your cell phones and your children at this time, or put them on airplane mode. Also, we do not allow flash photography. We at this school believe that theater can be a way for us to enter into a head that is not our own. And by doing this, we can see a little more clearly ourselves, our world, and our God. We pray that through this play, we can appreciate difference, develop empathy, and desire wholeness for disordered and broken and fallen worlds. Let's pray. Dear Lord, thank you. Thank you for today and that you have given us another day to be here in your wonderful world. Thank you for this evening and that we can gather here this evening. Please calm the actors' nerves and guard their hearts and their health. Let this performance be wholly honoring to you and help us to see the beauty of your creation through it. Thank you, Lord. We love you. Amen. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Would you like to tell me what is going on here, young man?
I do not tell lies. Mother used to say that this was because I was a good person. But it is not because I am a good person. It is because I can't tell lies.
The dog is dead.
I got that far.
I think someone killed the dog.
How old are you?
I'm 15 years and 3 months and 2 days.
And what precisely are you doing in the garden?
I'm talking to you.
Why were you in the garden in the first place?
I was holding the dog.
Why were you holding the dog?
I like dogs.
Did you kill the
I
dog?
did not kill the dog.
You seem very upset about this. I'm going to ask you once again. Terrific. Young man, I'm going to ask you to stop making that noise and to please stand up calmly and quietly. Marvelous, great. I am arresting you for assaulting a police officer. I suggest you get into the back of that police car, because if you try any more of this monkey business around me, you stupid idiots, I'm going to seriously lose my cool. Is that understood?
I find people confusing. This is for two main reasons. The first main reason is that people do a lot of talking without using any words. For example, Siobhan says that if you raise one eyebrow, it can mean lots of things. It can mean, I want to do sex with you. I never said that, Christopher.
Yes, you did.
I didn't use those words.
you did on September 12th last year at first break.
And it can also mean, I think that what you just said was very stupid.
Could you empty your pockets out on the desk for me, Christopher?
Is that a case I'm making in that I could use to kill myself, or escape, or attack a policeman with?
Yes.
I have a Swiss Army knife, but I only use that for doing odd jobs, not for stabbing things or hurting people.
Okay.
A piece of string.
A piece of a wooden puzzle. 3 pellets of rat food for Toby, my pet rat.
£1.47. This was made up of a 1 pound coin, a 20p coin, 2 10p coins, a 5p coin, and a 2p coin.
A red paperclip.
A key to the front door.
A Swiss Army knife with 13 attachments, including a wire stripper and a saw and a toothpick and tweezers.
Could you take your watch out for me, Christopher?
No,
I'm sorry, Christopher.
I need my watch to know exactly what time it is.
Give it here. Fine. You can keep it. Do you have any family, Christopher?
I do.
And who is your family?
Mother and father, but mother is dead, and also Uncle Terry who lives in Sunderland. He is my father's brother, and my grandparents, but 3 of them are dead, and Grandma Burton is in a home because she has senile dementia and thinks I'm someone on television.
Okay. Do you know your father's phone number, Christopher?
I could see the Milky Way as they drove me toward the town center.
Could you?
Some people think that the Milky Way is a long line of stars, but it isn't. Our galaxy is actually a huge disk of stars, millions of light years across. For a long time, scientists were puzzled by the fact that the sky is dark at night, even though there are billions of stars in the universe.
Is that right?
Christopher, Mr. Boone, could you come this way, please?
Are you going to interview me and record the interview?
I don't think there will be any need for that. I've spoken to your father, and he says that you did not mean to hit the policeman. Did you mean to hit the policeman?
Yes.
But you didn't mean to hurt the policeman.
No, I didn't hurt the policeman. I just wanted him to stop touching me.
You know that it's wrong to hit a policeman, don't you?
Yes.
Did you kill the dog,
I did
Christopher?
not kill the dog.
You know that it's wrong to lie to a policeman, and you can get in a great deal of trouble if you do.
Yes.
Do you know who killed the dog?
No.
Are you telling the truth?
Yes, I always tell the truth.
Fine. I'm going to leave you with a caution.
Is that going to be on a piece of paper, like a certificate I can keep?
No, a caution means that we are going to keep a record of what you did, that you hit the policeman, but that it was an accident and you didn't mean to hurt the policeman.
But it wasn't an accident.
Christopher,
If
please.
you get into any more trouble, we will take out the record and see that you have been given a caution, and we will take things much more seriously. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
The second main reason I find people confusing is that people often talk using metaphors. These are examples of metaphors.
I am going to seriously lose my rat. He was the apple of her eye.
They had a skeleton in the cupboard. We had a real pig of a day.
The dog was stone dead.
The word metaphor means carrying something from one place to another, and it is when you describe something by using a word for something that it isn't. This means that the word metaphor is a metaphor. Wow, that's clever.
It's true.
Yes, I think it should be called a lie, because a pig is not like a day, and people do not have skeletons in their cupboards. And when I try to make a picture of the phrase in my head, it just confuses me. Because imagining an apple in someone's eye doesn't have anything to do with liking someone a whole lot, and it makes you forget what the person was talking about.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't kill Wellington.
I know. Christopher, you have to stay out of trouble, okay?
I'm going to try and find out who killed Wellington.
Were you listening to what I was saying, Christopher?
Yes, I was. But when someone gets killed, you have to find out who did it so the person can be punished.
It's a dog, Christopher. A dog.
I think dogs are important too. I think some dogs are cleverer than people. Nicholas, for example, who comes to school on Thursdays, needs help eating his food, and He probably couldn't even fetch a stick.
Leave it, Christopher.
Do you think the police will find out who killed Wellington?
I said leave it, Christopher.
Are you sad for Wellington?
Yes, Christopher. You could say that. You could very well say that.
Mother died 2 years ago. I came home from school one day and no one answered the door. So I went and found the secret key that we keep under the flower pot outside the kitchen window. I let myself inside the house and wiped my feet on the mat and put the key on the bowl on the table. I took my coat off and hung it on the side of the refrigerator so it would be ready for school the next day. Then I gave 3 pellets of rat food to Toby, who is my pet rat. I made myself a raspberry milkshake and heated it up in the microwave. Then I went upstairs to my bedroom and turned on my bedroom light. I played 6 games of Tetris and got to level 38, which is my 4th best ever score. An hour later, Father came home from work.
Christopher, have you seen your mom?
No.
He went upstairs and started making some phone calls. I did not hear what he said. Then he came up to my room and said that he had been out for a while and he wasn't sure how long it would be. He said that if I needed anything, I should call him on his cell phone. He was away for 2.5 hours. When he came back, I went downstairs.
Christopher, I'm afraid you won't be seeing your mother for a while.
Why?
She has had to go to the hospital.
Can we visit her?
No,
Why not?
she needs rest. She needs to be on her own.
Is it a psychiatric hospital?
No, it's an ordinary hospital. She has a problem with her heart.
I'll make her get well card. If I make her get well card, will you bring it in for her tomorrow?
How are you today, Christopher?
I'm very well, thank you.
That's good.
In the bus on the way to school, we passed 4 red cars in a row.
4.
So today is a good day.
Great. I'm glad.
I've decided I'm going to try and find out who killed Wellington, because a good day is a day for projects and planning things.
Who's Wellington?
Wellington is a dog who used to belong to Mrs. Shears, who was our friend, but somebody killed him by putting a garden fork through him. And then I found him, and a policeman thought I'd killed him, but I hadn't, and then he tried to touch me, so I hit him, and then I had to go to the police station.
Gosh.
I'm going to try and find out who really killed Wellington, even though Father told me not to.
Did he?
Yes,
I see.
I don't always do what I'm told.
Why?
Because when people tell you to do things, it is usually confusing and does not make sense.
No.
For example, people often say be quiet, but they don't tell you how long to be quiet for.
No. Why do you think your father told you not to try to find out who killed Wellington?
I don't know.
I think you should listen to what your father says.
Hmm.
Well, we're meant to be writing stories today, so why don't you write about what happened to Wellington?
Okay, I will.
Christopher, I'm sorry, but your mother has died. It wasn't expected. She had a heart attack.
What kind of a heart attack?
I don't know. Christopher, now isn't the time to be asking these questions.
It was probably an aneurysm.
I'm sorry, Christopher. I'm really sorry.
So I went round to Mrs. Shears' house and knocked on her door and waited for her to answer it.
Christopher, what are you doing here?
I've come to tell you that I didn't kill Wellington, and also I'm going to try and find out who did.
Christopher, I really don't think I want to see you right
Do
now.
you know who killed Wellington?
If you don't leave right now, I'll call the police again.
Reverend Peters, where's heaven?
I'm sorry, Christopher?
In our universe, whereabouts is it exactly?
It's not in our universe. It's another kind of place altogether.
There isn't anything outside of our universe, Reverend Peters. There isn't another kind of place altogether. Except there might be on the other side of a black hole, but a black hole is what's called a singularity, which means the gravity of a black hole is so big that electromagnetic waves like light can't get through, and electromagnetic waves like light are how we get information about things which are far away. And if heaven was the other side of a black hole, then dead people would have to be fired on a rocket to get there, and they aren't, or people would notice.
Well, when I say heaven is outside our universe, I suppose it's really just a manner of speaking. I guess what it means is that they are with God.
But where's God?
Christopher, maybe we should talk about this when I have some more time.
The next day was Saturday, and there is not much to do on a Saturday unless Father takes me on an outing to the voting lake or the garden center. But on this Saturday, Ethan was playing Romania in soccer, which meant that we weren't going to go on an outing because Father would want to stay home and watch the match on the television. So I made a decision. I decided to do some detection.
No!
I decided to go out on my own. I do not like talking to strangers, so talking to the people on our street was brave. But if you are going to do detective work, you have to be brave, so I had no choice.
Can I help you?
Do you know who killed Wellington?
Who are you?
I'm Christopher Boone, number 36, and I know you're Mrs. Thompson.
I'm Mrs. Thompson's sister.
Do you know who killed Wellington?
Who's Wellington?
Wellington is a dog who used to belong to Mrs. Shears. Mrs. Shears is from number 39.
Someone killed her dog?
With a fork.
With a what?
With a garden fork.
Oh,
Do you know who killed him?
I haven't a clue.
Did you see anything suspicious on Thursday evening?
Look, son, do you really think you should be going around asking questions like this?
Yes, I do, because I want to find out who killed Wellington, and I'm writing a book about it.
Well, I was in Colchester on Thursday, so you're asking the wrong dude.
Thank you for helping me with my investigation.
Whatever.
It's Christopher, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Do you know who killed Wellington?
No. No, I don't. No, I'm sorry.
Did you see anything suspicious on Thursday evening, which might be a clue?
Like what?
Like strangers or the sound of people arguing?
Perhaps you should be talking to your father about
I
this.
can't talk to my father about this because he told me to stay out of other people's business.
Well, maybe he has a point, Christopher.
So, you don't know anything which might be a clue?
No, I don't. You be careful, young man.
I will be. Thank you for helping with my investigation. Do you know who killed Wellington?
Policemen really are getting younger, aren't they? Jeez!
2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 7, 9, 3, 3, 9, 4, 1, 4, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8. Do you know anything about Wellington getting killed?
I heard about it yesterday. Dreadful, dreadful.
Do you know who killed him?
No, I don't.
Well, somebody must know, because the person who killed Wellington knows that they killed Wellington, unless they were a Louis person and didn't know what they were doing, or unless they had amnesia.
Poor Christopher, aren't you?
Yes, I live at number 36.
We haven't talked before, have we?
No, I don't talk to strangers. I'm doing detective work.
I see you every day go to school on your school bus when I'm walking my dog. It's very nice of you to say hello, even if it's just for detective work.
Thank you.
I have a grandson your age.
My age is 15 years and 3 months and 3 days.
Well, almost your age. You don't have a dog
No, I have a rat.
Rat?
He's called Toby.
Oh,
Most people don't like rats because they think they carry diseases like bubonic plague. But that's only because they lived in sewers and stowed away on ships coming from foreign countries where there were strange diseases. But rats are very clean.
would you like to come in for tea?
I don't go into other people's houses.
Right. Well, perhaps I should bring some up here. Do you like lemonade?
I only like orangeade.
Luckily, I think I have some of that too. And what about Battenberg?
I don't know because I don't know what Battenberg is.
Well, it's a type of cake. It has marzipan icing on the edges.
Is it a long cake with a square cross-section that can be divided into equally sized, alternately colored squares?
Yes, you could describe it like that.
I think I like the pink squares, but not the yellow squares, because I don't like yellow. And also, I don't know what marzipan is, so I don't know whether I'll like that.
Well, I'm afraid marzipan is also yellow. Perhaps I should just bring out some cookies. Do you like cookies?
Yes, some sorts of cookies.
Great. I'll get the selection.
She moved very slowly because she was an old lady, and she was inside the house for more than 6 minutes, and I began to get nervous because I didn't know her well enough to know if she was telling the truth about getting the orangeade and Battenberg cake. And I thought she might be ringing the police, and then I'd get into much more serious trouble because of the caution. So I walked away.
Why would you kill a dog?
I wouldn't.
I think you would only kill a dog if A, you hated the dog, or B, if you were a loony person, or C, if you wanted to make Mrs. Shears sad. I don't know anybody who hated Wellington, so if it was A, who was probably a stranger. I also don't know anybody who is a loony person, so if it was B, who was probably a stranger. But most murders are committed by someone known to the victim. In fact, you're most likely to be murdered by a member of your own family on Christmas Day.
Is that a fact?
Yes, actually, it is a fact. Wellington was therefore most likely to be killed by someone known to him. I only know one person who did like Mrs. Shears, and that was Mr. Shears, who divorced Mrs. Shears and left her some time ago, and who knew Wellington very well indeed. This means Mr. Shears is my prime suspect. I'm going to find out more about Mr. Shears.
Mr. Boone, nobody has ever taken an A-level examination in the school before.
You can be the first, then.
I don't know if we have the facilities in the school to allow him to do that.
Then get the facilities.
I can't treat Christopher differently to any other student.
Why not?
Because then everybody would want to be treated differently.
So?
It would set a precedent. Christopher can always do his A-levels later, when he's 18, which is, after all, the age when everyone else takes their A-levels.
Christopher's getting a crap enough deal without you making it worse. This is the one thing he's really good at.
We should talk about this later, maybe on our own.
Are there things which you're too embarrassed to say to me in front of Christopher?
No, it's not that.
Say them now, then.
If Christopher takes an A-level, then he would have to have a member of staff, a supervisor, looking after him on his own in a separate room.
I'll pay for it. They can do it after school. Here, 50 quid. Is that enough?
Mr. Boone!
I'm not going to take no for an answer. Where have you been?
I have been out.
I've just had a call from Mrs. Shears. What were you doing poking around her garden?
I'm doing detective work. I'm going to try and find out who killed Wellington.
Were you listening to what I was saying, Christopher?
Yes, I was. But when someone gets killed, you have to find out who did it. I think Mr. Shears probably killed Wellington.
I will not have that man's name mentioned in this house.
Why not?
That man is evil.
Does that mean that he might have killed Wellington?
Okay, look, Christopher. I'm going to say this for the last and final time. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Look at me. You are not to go around asking Mrs. Shears who killed that bloody dog. You're not to go around asking anyone who killed that bloody dog. You're not to go around poking into other people's gardens. You are to stop this ridiculous bloody detective game right now. I'm going to make you promise me, Christopher. And you know what it means when I make you promise.
would make a very good astronaut.
Yes, you probably would.
To be a good astronaut, you have to be intelligent, and I'm intelligent. You also have to understand how machines work, and I'm good at understanding how machines work.
You also have to be someone who wouldn't mind being on their own in a tiny spacecraft, thousands and thousands of miles from the surface of the Earth, and not panic or get claustrophobic or homesick or insane. And I really like little spaces, as long as there's no one else in them with me.
I've noticed.
Sometimes when I want to be on my own, I go to the laundry room and slide beside the boiler, and pull the door closed behind me, and sit and think for hours, and it makes me feel very calm.
So, I would have to be an astronaut on my own, or I would have to have my own part of the spacecraft that no one else could come into. And also, there would be no brown things or yellow things, so that would be okay too. And I would have to talk to other people from Mission Control, but that would be through a radio link-up and a TV monitor. So it wouldn't be like talking to real people or strangers, but it would be like playing a computer game.
Which you like.
And also, I wouldn't get homesick because I'd be surrounded by lots of things I like, which are machines and computers and outer space. And I would look out of a tiny little window and know that there was no one else near me for thousands and thousands of miles.
Christopher!
What?
Just give it a break. Please, just give it a break.
And know that there was no one else near me for thousands and thousands of miles, which is what I sometimes pretend at night in the summer when I go and lie on the grass and look up at the sky and put my hands down the sides of my face so that I can't see the fence or the chimney or the clothesline, and I can pretend I'm in space, and all I can see would be stars, and stars are the places where the molecules that life was made of were constructed billions of years ago. For example, all the iron in your blood, which stops you from being anemic, was made in a star. And I would like it if I could take Toby with me into space, and that might be allowed because they sometimes do take animals into space for experiments. So if I could think of a good experiment you could do with a rat that wouldn't hurt the rat, I could make them let me take Toby. But if they didn't, I would still go because it would be a dream come true.
Father said.
I see, that's a pity.
So the book is finished.
Well, Christopher, if your father's told you not to do something, I think he has good reason, and I think you should stop. But you can still be very proud because what you've written so far, well, it's great.
It's not a proper book.
Why not?
It doesn't have a proper ending. I never found out who killed Wellington, so the murderer is still at large.
Not every murder is caught. Not every murder is solved.
Father said that I was never to mention Mr. Shear's name in our house again, and that he was an evil man. And maybe that meant that he was the one that killed Wellington.
I think you should do as your father tells you to do.
Christopher, what happened to you the other day? I came out again and you were gone. I had to eat all of the biscuits myself. I was looking forward for a little chat.
I don't do chatting. I don't like it.
No, do you like computers?
Yes, I do like computers. I have one in my room.
I know. I see it sometimes on it when I look across the street.
And I like maps, and I like looking after Toby, and I like outer space, and I like being on my
I
own.
bet you're very good at maths, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm going to take my A-levels next month, and I'm going to get an A star.
Really? A-level maths?
Yes, I'm the first person in my school to take them, because everyone else at my school is stupid. Except, I'm not meant to call them that. Even though they are.
Well, I am very impressed, and I hope you do get an A star.
I will.
And another thing I know about you is that your favorite color is not yellow.
No, and it's not brown either. My favorite color is red and metal color. Do you know anything about Mr. Shears?
No, I don't. I mean, I knew him well enough to say hello, but I didn't know much about him. I think he worked at the National Westminster Bank in
Father said that he was an evil man. Do you know why he might have said that?
Christopher, perhaps we shouldn't talk about these things.
Why?
Well, it was maybe your father's right. And you shouldn't go about asking questions like this.
Why?
He's going to obviously find it quite upsetting.
Why is he going to find it quite upsetting?
Christopher, I think you know why your father doesn't like Mr. Shears very much.
Did Mr. Shears kill Mother?
Kill her?
Yes, did Mr. Shears kill Mother?
No, of course he didn't kill your mother.
But did he hurt her so that she had to go to the hospital?
Did she have to go to the hospital?
Yes, and it wasn't very serious at first, but then she had a heart attack,
Oh my goodness.
and she died.
I'm so sorry, Christopher, I never realized this.
Why did you say that? I think you know why your father doesn't like Mr. Shears very much.
Dear Christopher. Perhaps we should take a little walk in the park together. This isn't the place to be talking about this kind of thing. Christopher, I'm going to tell you something, but you must promise not to tell your father I told this to you.
Why?
Christopher, please just trust me.
I promise.
Your mother, before she died, was very good friends with Mr. Shears.
I know.
No, Christopher, I'm not sure you do. I mean that they were very good friends. Very, very good friends.
Do you mean that they were doing sex?
Yes, that's what I mean. I'm so sorry, Christopher. I never meant to say anything that was going to upset you.
Is that why Mr. Shears left Mrs. Shears? Because he was doing sex with someone else when he was still married to Mrs. Shears?
Yes, I expect so.
I think I should go now.
Are you okay?
I can't stay on that phone with you because you are a stranger.
I'm not really a stranger, Christopher.
Have you told your father about this?
No.
Are you going to tell your father about this?
No.
Did it make you sad?
Did what make me sad?
Did it make you sad to find out that Mrs. Shears and your mother had an affair?
No.
Are you telling the truth?
Yes, I always tell the truth. It did not make me sad because Mother is dead. And that would mean I would be sad about something that isn't real and doesn't exist. And that would be stupid.
What was your mother like? Do you remember much about her?
I remember the 20th of July, 2008. I was 9 years old. It was a Sunday. We were on holiday in Cornwall. We were on a beach called Palpero. Mother was wearing blue denim shorts and a blue swimming suit, and she was smoking menthol cigarettes, which were mint flavored. And she wasn't swimming. She was sunbathing on a towel, which had red and purple stripes. And she was reading a novel by Jet Hyder called The Masqueraders. And when she finished reading, she put down her book and went into the water and said, "Bloody Nora, it's cold!" And she said, I should come swimming too. But I didn't like swimming because I don't like taking my clothes off. But she said I should just roll up my trousers and walk in a little way. So I did. And she said,
Christopher, look, it's lovely.
and she jumped backwards and disappeared under the water, and I thought I started eating her, and I screamed. And she came over to where I was standing and spread out her hand like a fan.
Christopher, come on now, touch my hand. Come on now, stop screaming. Listen to me, Christopher, you can do it. There aren't any sharks in Cornwall.
When we were inside the park, Mrs. Alexander stopped walking and said to me, "You must promise your father not to say this. Before your mother died, your mother was very good friends with Mr. Shears."
And she also used to say things like,
If I hadn't married your father, I think I'd be living in a little farmhouse in the south of France with someone called Jean. And he'd be, a local handyman.
the bottom of the garden, and a little town on the hill in the distance. And we'd sit outside in the evening and drink red wine and smoke French cigarettes and watch the sun go down.
What is this?
It's a book I'm writing.
Is this true? Did you speak with Mrs. Alexander?
Yes.
Christopher, how stupid are you? What did I say?
You told me not to go ask Mrs. Shears or anybody else who killed that bloody dog, and stop trespassing on other people's gardens, and to stop this ridiculous bloody detective game right now. Except I haven't done any of those things. I was just talking with Mrs. Alexander because I was doing chatting.
You knew exactly what you were doing. I read the book, remember? What else did I say?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, man! Not go sticking your nose around in other people's business. And what do? You go sticking your nose around in other people's business. Start digging up the past and sharing it with every Tom, Dick, and Harry you bump into. What am I going to do with you, Christopher? What am I going to do?
I was just talking with Mrs. Alexander. I wasn't doing investigating.
I ask you to do one thing for me, Christopher. One thing.
I didn't want to talk to Mrs. Alexander. It was Mrs. Alexander who tried to talk.
I need a drink. I'm sorry if I hurt you, Christopher. I love you a lot, and I worry about you. Because I don't want you to see. Because I don't want you to get hurt.
Where's that book?
Do you understand that I love you, Christopher?
Is in the dustbin in front of the house.
The next day, when I got home from school, Father was still at work, so I went outside and looked inside the dustbin. But my book wasn't there. I wondered if Father had put my book into his truck and driven to the dump and put it into one of the big bins there. But I did not want this to be true, because then I would never see it again. One other possibility was that Father had hidden my book somewhere in the house. So I decided to do some detection. I started by looking in the kitchen. Then I detected it in the laundry room. Then I detected it in the dining room. Then I detected it in the living room, where I found my missing wheel to my Airfix Messerschmitt BF-109 G6 model under the sofa. Then I went upstairs. But I didn't do any detecting in my own room, because I reasoned that Father wouldn't hide anything from me in my own room unless he was being very clever and doing what is called a double bluff, like in a real murder mystery novel. So I decided to look in my room only if I couldn't find my book anywhere else. Then I detected it in the bathroom. But the only place to look in was a medicine cabinet, and there was nothing in there. That meant that the only room left to detect it was Father's bedroom. I started by looking under the bed. There were 5 shoes, and a box of hair in it, and a monkey wrench, and a chocolate chip cookie, and a magazine called People.
No
tissues, dental floss, and a spare false tooth, and a tampon. But my book wasn't there either. Then I looked in his wardrobe. In the bottom of the wardrobe, there was a large plastic toolbox, which is full of tools for DIY, which means doing it yourself. But I could already see this, because the box was made of transparent grey plastic. Then I saw there was another box underneath the toolbox. The other box was an old cardboard box, which is called a shirt box, because people used to buy shirts in them. And when I opened the shirt box, I saw my book was lying inside it. Then I heard Father's van pulling up outside, and I knew I had to think fast and be clever. I heard Father shutting the door of the van, and that is when I saw the envelope. It was an envelope addressed to me, and it was lying underneath my book with some other envelopes. I picked it up. It had never been opened. It said,
Christopher Boone, 36 Randolph Street, Swindon, Wiltshire.
Then I noticed there were lots of envelopes, and they were all addressed to me, and this was interesting and confusing. Then I noticed the way the words Christopher and Swindon were written. They were written like this.
Christopher, Swindon.
I only know 3 people who do little circles instead of dots over the letter I, and one of them is Siobhan. And one of them was Mrs. Loxley, who used to teach at the school. And one of them was Mother.
Christopher. Hello. Christopher, what have you been up to today?
Today we did legacy bills with Siobhan, which was public transport and using money. And it had 3 hours of lunch and tomato soup, and afterwards I practiced some maths. And then Reverend Mrs. Peters took us on a week on a walk to collect leaves for our collages.
Excellent, excellent. What do you want for dinner?
Baked beans and broccoli.
I think that can be very easily arranged. Christopher, I'm going to be putting those shelves up in the living room tonight, so I'm going to be making quite a bit of racket. So if you want to watch TV, we'll have to shift it upstairs.
I'll go and be on my own in my own room.
Good man.
So I went up to my room, and when I was in the room, I pulled the door closed behind me and took out the envelope. I opened it. Inside, there was this letter, and this is what was written inside the letter.
451C, Chapter Road, Williston, London, NW2 5NG, 0208 887 8907. Dear Christopher, I was looking through some old photos last night, which made me sad. But then I found a photo of you playing with the train set we bought for you a couple of Christmases ago. And that made me really happy, because it was one of the really good times we had together. Do you remember how you played with it all day? And you refused to go to bed at night because you were still playing with it? We showed you train timetables, and you made a train timetable, and you made the train run on time. And there was a little wooden station too, and we showed you how people who wanted to go on the train would go into the station first and buy a ticket, and then go on a train. And you played with it for weeks and weeks and weeks. I liked remembering that a lot. You haven't written to me yet, so I'm guessing that you are probably still angry with me. I'm sorry, Christopher, but I still love you. I hope you don't stay angry with me forever. I think about you all the time, and I would love it if you were able to write me a letter. Lots of love, Mom.
I was really confused. Mother had never written me a letter before, and Mother had never lived in London. Then I looked at the front of the envelope and noticed there was a postmark on the envelope. And there was a date on the postmark, the 16th of October, 2013. That meant that the letter had been posted 18 months after Mother had died. When I started writing my book, there was only one mystery to solve. Now there were 2. I decided not to think about it anymore that night
You're soapy.
Yes.
Here, give me your coat. I'll hang it up. How was school?
It was very well, thank you. Joseph Fleming took down his trousers in the changing room and went to the bathroom all over the floor, and then he tried to eat it, but Mr. Davis stopped him.
Good old Mr. Davis, huh?
Joseph Fleming eats everything.
Does he?
He once ate one of those little blue blocks of disinfectant that hangs inside the toilet, and he once ate a 50-pound note from his mother's wallet, and he eats plastic forks and strings and writing paper and rubber bands, and he bangs his chin and screams a lot.
I know how he feels. Christopher, I've got to go out.
Why?
There's a lady, her cellar is flooded, and I've got to go fix it.
Is it an emergency?
Yes, it is.
It's raining very heavily.
It is.
The rain looks like white sparks.
Christopher, if I go out, will you be okay?
Yes, I will be, because everyone is staying indoors.
Good. Good.
I like looking at the rain.
Terrific.
I like looking at the rain because it reminds me how all the water in the world is connected.
Does it?
This water, for example, which is falling in front of our house, evaporated from somewhere like maybe Baffin Bay, maybe, or the Gulf of Mexico, maybe, and now it's falling in front of our house.
I'll have my phone on me, so you can call me if there's any problems.
Yes.
Behave yourself, Christopher. Yeah?
Yeah.
So I went up to his bedroom and opened up his wardrobe. I lifted the toolbox off the top of the shirt box and opened the shirt box. I counted out the letters. There were 43 of them, and they were all addressed to me in the same handwriting. I took one and opened it. Inside, there was this letter. 451C, Chapter 1 London, NW25NG. 0208 887 8907. Dear Christopher, I said that I wanted to explain to you why I went away when I had the time to do it properly. Now I have lots of time, so I'm sitting on the sofa here with this letter and the radio on, and I'm going to try and explain. I was not a very good mother, Christopher. Maybe if things had been different, maybe if you'd been different, I might have been better at it, but that's just the way things turned out. I'm not like your father. Your father is a much more patient person. He just gets on with things, and if things upset him, he doesn't let it show. But that's not the way I am. And there's nothing I can do to change it. Do you remember once when we went shopping in town together? And we went into Macy's, and it was really crowded, and we had to get a Christmas present for Grandma? And you were frightened because of all the people in the shop. So you crouched down on the floor and put your hands over your ears, and you were in the way of everyone. So I got cross because I don't like shopping at Christmas either. And I told you to behave, and I tried to pick you up and move you, but you shouted, knocked those mixers off the shelf, and there was a big crash, and everyone turned around to see what was going on. And there were boxes, and bits of string, and bits of broken bowl on the floor, and everyone was staring. And then I saw that you had wet yourself. And I was so cross, and I wanted to take you out of the shop, but you wouldn't let me touch you. So we just had to wait until you stopped screaming. And I remember that night, I just cried and cried. And your father was really nice about it at first. He made you supper and he put you to bed. And he said that these things happen and that it would be okay.
But I said I couldn't take it anymore. And then he got really cross and told me I was being stupid and said I should pull myself together, and I hit him. Which was wrong. But I was so upset. We had a lot of arguments like that. And after a while, we stopped talking to each other very much because we knew it would always end in an argument. And I felt really lonely.
And that's just when I started spending lots of time with Roger.
And that was when I started spending lots of time with Roger. And I know you might not understand any of this, but I wanted to try and explain it to you so that you knew.
We had a lot in common, and then we realized we were in love with one another.
I said I couldn't leave you, and he was sad about that, but he understood that you were really important to me.
And you started to shout, and I got cross, and I threw the food across the room, which I know I shouldn't have done.
You grabbed the chopping board and you threw it, and it hit my foot and broke my toe.
And afterwards, at home, your father and I had a huge argument.
And I couldn't walk properly for a month, do you remember? And your father had to look after you.
And I remember looking at the two of you and seeing the two of you together, and thinking how you were really different with him, much calmer.
And it made me so sad because it was like you didn't need me at all.
I think then I realized you and your father were probably better off if I wasn't living in the house.
And Roger asked me if I wanted to come with him.
And it broke my heart, but eventually I decided it would be best for all of us if I left.
And so I said yes.
And I meant to say goodbye.
And when I rang your father, he said I couldn't. He was so angry. He said I couldn't.
He said I couldn't talk to you.
I didn't know what to do.
He said I was being selfish, that I was to never set foot inside the house again.
So I haven't.
I wonder if you could understand any of this. I know it will be difficult for you.
I thought what I was doing was the best for all of us. I hope it is.
Christopher, I never meant to hurt you.
I used to have dreams that everything would get better. Do you remember you used to say you wanted to be an astronaut? Well, I had dreams where you were an astronaut, and you were on television, and I thought, that's my son. I wonder what it is that you want to be now. Has it changed? Are you still doing math? I hope you are. Loads and loads of love. Mother.
Christopher. Christopher, what are you doing? These are... It was an accident. I don't know how to explain this. I was in such a mess. I said she went to the hospital, and because I didn't know how to explain it. And once I said that, I couldn't change it, and it got out of control. Christopher, you got sick all over your... Here. Let's sit you up, get your clothes off, and get you in bed. I'm going to have to touch you, but it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Look. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But I want you to know that you can trust me. Life is difficult, you know? It's hard telling you the truth all the time. But I want you to know that I'm going to tell it from now on. Because if you don't tell the truth now, it hurts even more later. So Christopher, I killed Wellington. Just let me explain. After your mother left, Miss Shears, she was very good to me. She helped me through a very difficult time, and I don't think I would have made it without her. And you know how she was like here most days, popping over to see if we were okay. And, well, Christopher, I'm trying to keep it simple. I thought we were friends. But I guess I thought wrong. And I think she cared more for that stupid dog than for us. And maybe it's not so stupid looking back. Maybe it's easier living on your own, caring for some stupid dog than for other actual human beings. I mean, buddy, we're not exactly low maintenance, are we? Anyway, we had this fight. Well, quite a few fights, to be honest. And after this particularly nasty little blowout, she chucked me out of the house, and the butter was waiting right there for me. And you know how that dog was. Nice as pie one moment, roll over, tickle its stomach, sink its teeth in your leg the next. And I know. Maybe if I had just given it a kick, it would have backed off. But Christopher, when the red mist comes down, well, you know what I mean. We're not that different, me and you. Anyway, it's just like everything. It's just been bottling up for 2 years, and it just. I never meant for it to turn out like this. I never meant for any of this. Okay, look. I'm going to go downstairs, and you can get some rest, okay? We'll talk about it in the morning, and we can figure it out then. It's going to be all right, Christopher. It's going to be all right.
2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 122, 65, 112, 1,000, 4,006, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 108, 256, 112, 1,000, 4,006,
I had to get out of the house. I made a decision. I decided this by doing it. Decided to be the right decision or not.
Stay home.
I decided I couldn't stay at home anymore.
Christopher, please.
I said you know because it's dangerous. And I can't live with you because you kept acting like your school's closed.
I could try.
No, because you're a teacher, not a friend or a member of my family.
You could live with your Uncle
Take your
Taylor.
in Sunderland and know how to get to Sunderland.
Get a train from Swindon.
Also, you smoke cigarettes and you stroke my hair. You're not a friend either.
I think I am a friend.
No, because I can't use your toilet because you've used it and you're a stranger.
I'm not really a stranger, Christopher.
451C, Chapter of London, NW25NG. 451C, Chapter of London, NW25NG. 451C, Chapter of London, NW25NG. 451C, Chapter of London,
NW2, 5NG.
like to do some kind of play this year. She asked me to ask everybody if we'd like to make some kind of performance for the school. Everyone could join in and play a part of it.
I think it would be a good thing for everybody to join in and play a part.
I was wondering if you'd like to make a play out of the book.
No.
I think it would be good fun, Christopher.
I think it could be really good fun.
No, it's a book for me and not for everybody, just for me.
I know that, but I think a lot of people would find it interesting to know what would happen if people took your book and started acting things out of it.
No, I don't like acting because it is pretending that something is real when it's not really real at all. So it's sort of like a lie.
People like stories. Some people find what is kind of true and what is made up. You like your Sherlock Holmes stories, and you know that Sherlock Holmes is a real person, right? I would help you if you were worried about that.
No. I think I'd rather like to take the part of a policeman.
You're too old to be playing the part of a policeman.
Christopher! 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 Christopher!
Christopher, what on earth happened to you?
Can you look after Toby for me?
Oh?
He eats special rat pellets you can buy at a pet store and needs clean water every day.
Why do you need someone to look after Toby for you?
I'm going to live with Mother.
I thought you told me your mother was dead.
I thought she was, but Father lied to me, and also he killed Wellington.
Where is your mother at the moment?
She lives in London.
So, you would be going to London on your own?
I think I'm going to do that, yes.
Where's your father?
I don't know.
Well, perhaps we should give him a ring and see if we get in touch with him. I'm sure he's very touching. I'm sure there's been a dreadful misunderstanding.
3558. 3558.
3558.
3558.
3558.
3558. Where can I buy a map?
A map of where?
I don't know.
Well, where do you want to get to?
The train station.
You don't need a map to get there. You can see it from here.
No, I can't.
There, that building. The signal point's at the top. The British Rail Center's on the other end. The station's right below that.
Do you mean the tall building with the stripy horizontal windows that you can see poking out over those houses?
That's the one.
How do I get there?
Okay, we're done here.
I knew that the train station was nearby, and if something is nearby, you can find it by walking in a clockwise direction and taking every right turn until you get to a road you've already walked on, and then taking the next left, and so on. And that's how I found the train station.
Please use assistance phone opposite right on ticket office. Warning, CCTV in operation. Red, black,
Cold beers and lovers.
Captain, wet floor. Your deputy will have premature baby flight on 148 seconds. Transforming travel. It's not going to so sad. It's right now and so also
Are you alright, young man?
You're too old to play the part of a policeman.
Are you alright? Are you alright, young man?
No.
You're looking a bit worse for wear. The lady at the cafe says when she tried talking to you, you were in a complete trance. What's your name?
Christopher Boone,
Where do you live?
36 Randolph Street.
And what are you doing here?
I needed to sit down and be quiet and think.
Okay, let's keep it simple. What are you doing at the railway station?
I'm going to see Mother.
Mother?
Yes, Mother.
When's your train?
I don't know. She lives in London. I don't know when there's a train to London.
So you don't live with your mother?
No, but I'm going to.
Where does your mother live?
In London.
Well, yes, but where in London?
451C, Chapter of London, NW2, 5NG.
What is that?
It's a Toby, a pet rat.
A pet rat?
Yes, but he's very clean, and he hasn't got bubonic plague.
Well, that's reassuring.
Yes.
Have you got a ticket?
No.
So how precisely are you going to get to London then?
I have a bank card.
Is this your card?
No, it's Father's.
Father.
Yes, Father's.
Okay.
He told me the payment. It's 3558.
Why don't we head over to the cash machine, eh?
Okay, but you mustn't touch me.
Why would I want to touch you?
I don't know.
Well, neither do I.
Because I have a passion for hitting a policeman. And if I do it again, it'll be a lot worse because of the caution.
Please insert your card.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yes.
Please insert your personal identification number.
You lead the way.
Where?
Back by the ticket office.
Please enter transaction amount. £10, £20, £50, £100.
How much does it cost to get a ticket to London?
About 20 quid.
Please wait. Your transaction is being processed.
Is that pounds?
Goodness, yes, that's pounds.
Please take your card and wait for your cash.
Where do I get a ticket to London from?
Right over there.
I want to go to London.
If you don't mind.
I want to go to London.
Single or return?
What does single return mean?
Do you want to go one way, or do you want to come back?
I want to stay there when I get there.
For how long?
Until I go to university.
Single then. That'll be £17.
With the train.
Platform 1, 5 minutes.
Where's platform 1?
Through the underpass and up the stairs. You'll see the signs.
Underpass means tunnel, Christopher. In your head, imagine a big red line going across the floor. It starts at your feet and goes through the tunnel. You walk along the line. Count the rhythm in your head, because that helps, doesn't it? Like when you're doing music or when you're doing drumming. Left, right, left, right, left, right.
Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Is this the train to London?
Christopher! Caught you just in time. We've got your father back at the police station. He's looking for you. Hey! Oh, okay. Let's not get overexcited here. Let's take you back to the police station, and me and you and your father are gonna have a little chat about who's going
Have you arrested father?
Arrested? In what for?
He killed the dog with the garden fork. The dog's name is Wellington.
Well, we can talk about that as well. Right now, young man, I think you've done enough adventuring for one day. No, listen here, you little monkey. Oh, crap.
Why are you angry? Have we started as the train started?
Don't move. Rob? Yeah, this is Nigel. Look, I'm stuck here on the train. Yeah, okay, okay, look. It stops at Didcot Parkway, so if you can get someone to meet you there with a car, cheers. Tell this old man we've got him. It's gonna take a while, alright? Park yourself. Have a seat. You are a bloody handful, you are cheese.
I see everything. Most other people are lazy. They never look at everything. They do what is called glancing, which is the same word for bumping off something and carrying on in almost the same direction. And the information in their head is really simple. For example, if they're on a train looking out of a window at the countryside, it might be 1.
Aw, there's some cows in that field.
2.
It's sunny. With a view cloud.
3.
Look at the pretty flowers in the grass.
4.
There's a village in the distance.
And then they would stop noticing anything because they would think something else, like,
Wonder if somebody's in church yet.
or,
I'm worried I might have left the oven on.
or,
I really want a bag of cheese.
but if I'm sitting on a train looking at the window at the countryside, I notice everything. Like 1, there are 19 cows in the field, 15 which are black and white, and 4 which are brown and white. 2, there are 3 reasons in which black cows. 3, there's a reason in which there are 31 solution cows. There's 2 left Texas. I can 3 5 6 5 6 7 8
Oh, goodness, you're wetting yourself. Go to the toilet, will you?
But I'm on a train.
Well, there are toilets on a train, you know.
Where's the toilet on the train?
Through those doors over there. I'll be keeping my eye on you, young man, you understand?
No.
Just go to the toilet.
2, 3, 5, 7 London versions. Goodness. Christopher! Christopher!
Oh, you scared me. Can I just get my tag? I think someone's out on the platform looking for me.
I know.
Well, it's your funeral.
You're touching my bag.
2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 20, 21.
Look, Barry. They've got like a train elk. Well, we have been drinking. We should kidnap him. He could be our elf mascot. Come on, shift it, you stupid idiot. Oh, that is low. That is not my bag. Alright, I'm coming. Find it. The same for me and the gun.
I waited for 9 more minutes, but nobody else came, and the train was really silent, and I knew that the last stop of the train was London, so I got off the train.
Left, right, left, right, left, right.
Left, right, 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 left, right.
Sweet tasting Heathrow Airport. And then the food. Your sushi. They money. But it is delicious. Down there, all the houses. First aid, peace for the parents. Crazy. Local information. Radio Western Word. That's where you can stay at minutes 3 minutes. Hello, very form. Savory pastry. Great breakfast. Fuel enthusiast. 75 hours. Evening standard.
You look lost.
Left, right, 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 left, right. Is this London? Is this London?
Indeed it is.
How do we get to 451C, chapter of London, and W25NG?
Where's that?
It's 451C, chapter of London, and W25NG, and sometimes we're in 451C, chapter of Williston, London, and W25NG.
Take the tube to Williston Junction or Williston Green. Gotta be near there somewhere.
What's a tube?
Are you for real? See the big staircase with the escalators? See the sign? It's underground. Take the Bakerloo line to Williston Junction or the Jubilee to Williston Green. You okay?
Christopher, don't do this.
Get away from me!
You won't be able to.
I'm doing really well.
Where's your Swiss Army knife? Have you lost
It's
it?
in my pocket.
I'm worried about you.
You're lying. You killed Wellington.
Where are you going?
To see the people, it's easy. Look, go up to the black machine, you put your money in.
You haven't gotten any money.
I have, I stole your card.
You little.
You go up to the Great Gate, you look at where you want to go.
There's no Jubilee line. How are you going to get to Williston Green?
There's a Bakerloo line, I can take that to Wilson Junction.
Come back home.
Sweden's not my home anymore! My home is 451C, Chapter of London, and W25NG.
Stand behind the yellow line.
I know,
The train will be very noisy.
I know,
It will really scare you.
I know.
Try not to let it. Watch what the people do. Watch how they get on and off.
Yes,
Count the trains. Figure it out. Get the rhythm right. Train coming. Train stop. Doors open. Train going. Silence. Train coming. Train stop. Train going. Silence. Train coming. Train stopped.
Doors open. Train going. Silence. Train coming. Train stopped. Doors open. Train going. Silence. Train coming. Train stopped. Doors open. Train going. Silence. Train coming. Train stopped. Doors open. Toby! Toby, where are you? Toby, what are you doing down there? Toby, get back up here this instant. I'm warning you. Right, Toby, I'm coming down there, and when I catch you, I'm going to be very cross.
Hey, what are you doing?
My rat is on here.
Get back up here, for goodness sake.
Toby, it's filthy down here. Get so dirty.
Oh my days, what is he doing? What does it look like he's doing? Oh, wait, don't just stand there. Please, just get back up here.
Okay, get back up on there. My rat is on here.
What? Just get back up here, for goodness sake. You're gonna have to go down there and get him. Me? What does that do with me? He's a kid, you can't just look at him. I know he's a kid, I can see the kid by looking at him. Please, just get back up here.
Toby, stop being so difficult.
I don't believe it's that thing. Get back up here.
Don't
right now.
Johnson.
Come on, Daniel. Oh, no. What do you think you're playing at?
Funny, Toby, he's my pet rat.
Is he okay? Him? Oh, thanks. My train. Are you okay? Okay. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Stand further away. I have a Swiss Army knife that has a saw blade on it, and you can cut someone's finger off.
Okay, buddy. I'm gonna take that as a no.
Train coming. Train stopped. Doors open. Is this the train to Wilson Junction?
There are 53,963 holiday cottages in Scandinavia and Germany.
Why on?
Is this the train to Wilson Junction?
3435.
Penalty 20-pound fare if you fail to show a valid ticket for your entire journey. Discover gold.
Is this the train to Wilson Junction?
IGBC.
PPBIC.
Obstructing the doors.
BRB.
Is this the train to Wilson Junction?
Talk to the world.
Warwick Avenue, Maida Vale, Kilburn Park, Queens Park, Kensal Green, Wilson Junction.
How do I get to 451C, Chatsworth, London, NW25NG?
A to Z map of London. 595. I'm not a walking encyclopedia.
Is that the A to Z?
No, that's a chihuahua.
Is that the A to Z?
Yes, that's the A to Z.
Can I buy it?
595. But you're giving me the money first. I'm not having you see me.
Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
I don't care whether you thought it was funny or not.
Look, Judy, I'm sorry, okay?
Well, maybe you should have thought about that before you made me look like a complete idiot.
You weren't eating, so I waited for you.
Christopher.
What?
Christopher.
What is going on?
I'm so sorry, Christopher.
I suppose this means Ed's here.
Where's your father, Christopher?
I think he's in Swindon.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
But how did you get here?
I took the train.
Christopher. I didn't think I'd ever... Why are you here on your own? Christopher, you're soaking. Roger, don't just stand there.
Are you going to come in or are you going to stay out here all night?
I think I have to live with you now. His father killed Wellington with a garden fork.
What?
Come on, Christopher, let's go inside and get you dried off.
Come on then, soldier. You'll catch your death out here.
You follow Roger.
Have you got any food? I can give him and some water.
Are you okay, Christopher?
I'm tired.
I can get you a blanket.
I have a sleeping bag in my backpack.
will you let me help you get your clothes off? I can get you a clean t-shirt and you can get yourself into bed. T-shirt. Pass me the t-shirt. You're very brave.
Yes?
You never wrote to me.
I know.
Why didn't you write to me, Christopher? I wrote you all those letters. I kept thinking something dreadful had happened or you moved away and I'd never find out where you were.
Father said you were dead.
What?
He said you went into the hospital and had a heart attack and you died. What are you doing?
Christopher, I'm sorry.
For what?
Idiot. Idiot. Christopher, let me hold your hands. Please, just once, just for me, will you?
I don't like people holding my hand.
No. That's all right. That's okay. I need to speak with him. He's been through enough tonight already.
No, but still, I need to speak with him. Christopher Boone, please can you open the door?
Come on, Christopher.
Christopher, love, open the door, please, will you, sweetheart?
Is she going to take me away?
No, she
Are you going to let her
isn't.
take me away?
No, I won't.
Your father said you'd run away. Is that right?
Yes.
And is this your mother?
Yes.
Why did you run away?
Because Father killed Wellington, which meant he could kill me.
So I've been told. Do you want to go back to your father in Swindon, or do you want to stay here?
I want to stay here.
And how do you feel?
I want to stay here.
Hang on, I'm asking your mother.
He told Christopher I was dead.
Let's not get into an argument about who said what here.
Of course he can say.
Well then, as far as I'm concerned, that settles it.
Is she going to take me away?
No. If your husband shows up and causes any more trouble, just give us a call. Otherwise, you're going to have to sort this out amongst yourselves.
I'm going to talk to her, whether you like it or not. I will not be spoken to like that in my own
I'll
home.
talk to you however I like.
You have no right to be here.
He's my son in case you haven't forgotten.
Why did you think you were playing that saying those
You
things
were
to
the
him?
one who left.
So you decided to just wipe me out of his life altogether.
Isn't that what you wanted? Of what use is writing to him?
Now, let's all just calm down here, shall we?
I cooked his meals. I cleaned his clothes. I looked after him every weekend. I worried myself sick every time he wandered off somewhere at night. I took him to the doctor. I went to school every time he got into a fight. You what? You wrote some stupid letters.
So you thought it was okay to tell him his mother was dead?
I'm going to see him, and if you try to stop me...
It's all right. I won't let him do anything.
Christopher, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the letters. I never meant... Christopher, please.
Mr. Boone,
What are you doing here? Did you call her?
Mr. Boone, come on me.
Don't you make me. This is my son.
I know, this can all be sorted out if you just come with me, please.
Ed, you should go. He's frightened.
I'll be back. Christopher, I'll be back. I promise you. I promise you.
You can go back to sleep now. Everything is going to be all right. I promise.
Okay, he can stay for a few days.
He can stay as long as he needs to stay.
This flat is hardly big enough for 2 people, let alone 3.
Can't understand what you're saying.
What's he going to do? There's no school for him to go to. We've both got jobs. You know it's ridiculous.
Roger, that's enough. You can stay as long as you need to stay.
It was Mother who gave me the milkshake. It was Mother who gave me the milkshake, not you. And he shot more loudly, like you're really angry but not just being nice.
Okay. Roger! That's enough! You can stay as long as you need to stay.
I have to go back to Swindon.
Christopher, you only just got here.
Yes, I know, but I have to go back to Swindon so I can take my maths A level.
You're doing maths A level.
Yes, on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday next week.
Christopher, that's really good.
Yeah.
But I can't go with the father, so I have to go back with you.
I don't know whether that's going to be possible.
But I have to go back to Swindon.
Christopher, let's talk about this some other time, okay?
Okay, but I have to go back to Swindon.
Christopher, please.
What time is it?
7 minutes past 2 in the morning.
I can't sleep.
It's because you're scared of Mr. Shears. We're being silly.
There's nobody about. You can hear traffic.
What cars are there?
A Fiesta. Peugeot. A Ford Granada. A Mini Cooper.
What colors are they?
I can't tell. I can only see orange and black, and mixtures of orange and black.
Look at what people have in their front gardens.
Oh yes. Is that an elf?
It's a gnome and a teddy bear and a little pond. Look.
And a grill? I like looking at the sky.
Me too.
I like looking at the sky because when you look at the sky, you know you are looking at stars, which are hundreds and thousands of light years away. And some of the stars don't exist anymore because their light was taking so long to get to us that it exploded or collapsed into red dwarfs. That makes you feel really small. And if you have difficult things in your life, it's nice to know that they're what is called negligible, which means they're so small, you don't have to take them into account when you're calculating something. I can't see any stars here.
No.
It's because of all the light pollution in London, all the light reflecting off the street headlights and the car lights and the light in the buildings, reflecting off tiny particles in the air that gets in the way of the light from the stars.
Christopher, I have to go.
Don't!
I have to.
Siobhan! Siobhan!
Christopher! Christopher! I've been looking for you everywhere. I thought you'd gone. Christopher, if you ever do that again, I swear. Christopher, I love you, but I don't know what I'd do. You need to promise me you'll never leave the flat again on your own. Christopher, do you promise me that?
Yes.
You can't trust people in London.
Would you like a popsicle?
Yes, I would, please.
Would you like a strawberry one?
Yes, I would, please, because that's red. What's it called here?
It's called Hampstead Heath. I love it. You can see all over London.
Where are the planes going to?
Heathrow, I think. Christopher, I rang Mrs. Gascoigne. I told her you're going to be taking your A-levels next year. Christopher. 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 It'll be all right. Okay. Hold on. Christopher. It'll be all right. Please. Okay. Just calm down. Christopher, please.
Here we are. You wanted a radio. 1,000 number puzzles. It's from the library. This one is called Me and My Place in Space. And this one is called The Sun is Kind of a Big Deal.
They're for children.
Well, it's nice to know that my contribution is appreciated.
Christopher, I made you a chart. Because you've got to eat, well, this is a Slim Fast and it's strawberry flavored.
Slim Fast?
Be quiet, Roger. If you drink 200 milliliters, you get a bronze star on your chart.
A chart?
Roger, please. If you drink 400 milliliters, you get a silver star. And if you drink 600 milliliters, you get a gold star.
Wow, a gold star. That's very original, I have to say. So clever! Don't you ever anywhere else 1 second! I'm returning the police to yourself now! Aren't you?
Roger! Get off! Christopher, I'm so sorry. This will never happen again, I promise.
I promise.
What time is it?
It's almost 4 in the morning.
What are you doing?
I'm packing some clothes.
Where's Mr. Shoes?
He's asleep, I think. I need you to go downstairs, bring Toby, get him a car.
Into Mr. Shoes' car.
That's right.
Are you stealing your car?
I'm just borrowing it.
Where are we going?
We're going home.
Are we going back to home in Swindon?
Yes.
Are we going back to home in Swindon so I can take my maths A-level?
What?
I'm meant to be taking my maths A-level tomorrow.
We're going back to Swinton because if we stay in London any longer, someone is going to get hurt. And I don't necessarily mean you. Now I need you to be quiet for a while.
How long do you need to be quiet for?
Half an hour. I need you to be quiet for half an hour.
What are you doing here?
House too, in case you forgot.
Is your fancy man here as well?
Where's he gone to?
He's gone to stay in a friend's house for a while.
Is he going to be arrested
What for?
for killing Willington?
I don't think so, love. I think he'll only get arrested if Mrs. Shears presses charges.
What's that?
It's when you tell the police to arrest someone for a little crime. They only arrest people for little crimes if you ask them to.
Is killing Wellington a little crime?
Yes, love, it is. In the next few weeks, we're going to look for a place of our own to live in.
Can I still take my maths A-level?
You're not listening to me, are you, Christopher?
I am listening to you.
I told you. I rang your headmistress. I told her you were in London, and I told her you'd take your A-level next year.
But I'm here now, so I can take it.
I'm sorry, Christopher. I didn't know we'd be back. This isn't going to solve anything.
Well, 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 look who it is.
Where are we going?
What a nerve. Strutting around here so nothing ever happens.
Ignore her, Christopher.
So, he's finally left you too, has
What's
he?
Mrs. Shears doing?
Don't try to pretend you didn't have it coming, because you know you did.
Where are we going?
We're going to school.
So you're Christopher's mother.
Yes. And you are?
I'm Siobhan. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah. Yes, it's nice to meet you too.
Hello, Christopher.
Hello.
Are you okay?
I'm tired.
He's a bit upset.
Right, this is Abel, you said.
He won't sleep.
Yeah. I spoke with Mrs. Gascoigne after you called.
Right.
She still actually has your A-level papers in the pre-sealed envelopes on her desk.
I still actually have the A-level papers in my desk.
Does that mean I can still take my A-levels?
I think so. We're going to ring Reverend Peters to see if he can still come in and be your supervisor this afternoon. And Mrs. Gascoigne is going to call the examination board to tell them that you're going to take the exam after all. I thought I should tell you now so you could think about it.
So I can think about what?
Is this what you want to do, Christopher? If you say you don't want to do it, no one is going to be angry with you. It won't be wrong or illegal or stupid. It will just be what you want, and that will be fine.
I want to do it.
Okay. How tired are you?
Very.
How's your brain when it comes to thinking about math?
I don't think it works very well.
What's the approximate number for prime numbers not greater than x?
I can't think.
So this is exciting, eh, Christopher? Well, I'm excited anyway. Now the exams are going to last for about 2 hours, okay, Christopher? First thing I need you to do is pop your name right there on the answer sheet. Oh, sorry. All right, young man, you ready to roll? Turn the paper over and begin. Are you okay, Christopher?
I can't read the question.
What do you mean?
I can't read the question.
Can you see the question?
I can see the question, but I can't read the question because when I look at the letters, they all seem confused and mixed up in the wrong way to me.
Right.
Can you read the question for me?
Well, Christopher, I'm afraid I can't help you like that. I'm not allowed to.
Christopher, stop groaning. Get your breath. Count the cubes of the cardinal numbers again.
1, 8, 27, 64, 125, 216, 532, 739, 1,000, 1,331.
Great. Now how did it go?
Show that a triangle with sides that can be written in the form n squared plus 1, n squared minus 1, and 2n, where n is greater than 1, is right angled.
You don't have to tell us.
What?
You don't have to tell us how you solved the question.
But it's my favorite question.
Yes, but it's not very interesting.
I think it is.
Christopher, people don't want to hear about the answer to a math question when you play. Look, why don't you tell it after curtain call? When you finish, you can do a bow, and then anyone who wants to can go home, and if anybody wants to stay to hear how you solve the math question, then they can stay, and you can tell it in the end. Okay?
Okay.
Christopher. Christopher, I just want to ask how the exam went.
Tell me, Christopher. Please, Christopher.
I don't think I got all the questions right, because I couldn't think very properly because I hadn't eaten much or slept much at all.
Thank you.
For what?
Just thank you, Christopher. I'm sure you did well, and I'm very proud of you. Very proud.
How's it flat?
It's not really a flat. It's a room, it's small. The corridor is painted brown. Other people use the toilet, so mother has to clean it for me before I can use it. Sometimes there are other people in there, and I do wet myself. And the hallway smells like pine and socks. And another bad thing is that Toby died, which is because he was 2 years and 7 months old, which is very old for a rat. I don't like waiting for math's A-level results.
Yeah.
Mother doesn't home from work until 5:30, so I have to stay at Father's house from 2:39 until 5:30. I push the bed up against the door in case he tries to talk to me. Sometimes he does try to talk to me, but I don't say anything. Sometimes he sits quietly on the other side of the door for hours. Can I come live with you? So I can have room to put all my things, and I won't have to share the toilet with a stranger.
Oh, Christopher, you can't.
Is it because I'm noisy and difficult to control?
No, Christopher, it's because I'm not your mother.
No.
It's very important. Do you understand that?
I don't know.
Christopher.
No, 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 no,
It's
no,
okay.
no, 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 no.
Christopher, I'll be here.
Christopher, I'll do you a deal. Just 5 minutes, okay? Just 5 minutes. Okay, look, Christopher. I don't know about you, but things just can't go on like this. It hurts too much. And I want you to know that you trust me. And I don't care how long that takes. Whether it's 1 minute one day, 2 minutes the next, 3 minutes the next, and it takes years. I don't care. Because this is important to me. This is the most important thing to me. And let's call it a project. It will be a difficult project, but it'll get better, and we can work on it together. And I've got you a gift to show you what I mean, and to say sorry, and well, you'll see. He's 2 months old.
You can't take him with you, I'm afraid. The flat's too small. Your father is going to look after him here. But you can come in and take him out for a walk.
Has he got a name?
No, you can decide what to call him.
Sandy. He's called Sandy.
You have to go now.
Yes.
You can come back tomorrow and you can see him then.
Christopher. Here.
What's this?
It's your result.
Right.
You need to open it and read it.
Right.
Well, what does it say?
I got A star.
Christopher, that's terrific.
Yes.
Aren't you happy?
Yes, it's the best result.
I know it is. How's your dog?
He's very well, thank you. I stayed last week at Father's because Mother got the flu, and he stayed on the end of my bed so he could bark in case anybody came into my room at night.
Right. How are you getting on with your father?
He planted a vegetable patch in his garden last week. I helped him and Sandy watched. We planted peas and carrots and spinach, and I'm going to pick them when they're ready. And he brought me a book which is called Further Maths for A Levels. And he told Mrs. Gascoigne that I'm going to take it next year. She said, okay.
Okay.
I'm going to take that and I'm going to get an A star. Then in 2 years, I'll take A-level physics and get an A star. Then I can go to university in another town. I can bring my books and my computer and Sandy, and I can live in a proper flat with a garden and a toilet. Then I will graduate with a first-class honors degree. Then I will become a scientist. I can do these things.
I hope so.
I can. Because I went to London on my own. I solved the mystery of who killed Wellington. I found my mother. I was brave.
You were.
And I wrote a book.
I know. I read it. We turned it into a play.
Yes. Does that mean I can do anything, do you think? Does that mean I can do anything, Siobhan? Does that mean I can do anything? A level. Siobhan said it wasn't very interesting. I said it was. All the machines and computers in the theater, including DL3500 arc lights, light-hitting diodes, a minor MSL2 speaker, a DVA boom mic, a sine-hazard radio transmitter, and 4 PTT dual KS overhead Panasonic projectors. I had 2 hours to answer 90 questions, but I spent the first 38 minutes doing moaning and groaning, and I only had 4 minutes to answer this question. Show that a triangle with sides that can be written in the form n squared plus 1, n squared minus 1, and 2n, where n is greater than 1, is right angled. And this is what I wrote. Start the timer, Malachi. Is right angled. One of its angles will equal 90 degrees, and will therefore follow Pythagoras' theorem. Pythagoras said that. Pythagoras said that.
A squared plus b squared equals c squared.
If you draw squares outside the 3 sides of a triangle, then add up the area of the 2 smaller squares. This will be equal to the area of the larger square. Come on, Victoria! The A-level question is an algebraic formula for solving right-angled triangles. The area of a square is length by width. So the area of this square is 2n times 2n, which equals 4n squared. And the area of this square is n squared minus 1 times n squared minus 1, which equals n to the 4th plus 2n squared plus 1. If you add these two together, this will equal n to the 4th plus 2n squared plus 1. The area of my other square is n squared plus 1 times n squared plus 1, which equals n to the 4th plus 2n squared plus 1, which is the same.